The black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke, Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like: ugly. Shut out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every one of you guys hit that like or dislike button. Don't forget to put some motherfucking Coach K Duke full court pressure on that sub button if you're new to the channel, and be sure to ring that noti bell so you can be notified via email each and every time your boy Thriller, aka Ham Rothstein, aka the Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words on the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, first things first, man. Hey, y'all, I want to give a quick shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on my YouTube channel, my Twitch account, my Facebook account, and my IG account. Make sure you smash that like button when you pull up, man, and drop a comment in the comment section to let me know who up in this bitch rocking with your boy, BP, aka the Black Picasso, man. I really appreciate you guys' time tonight. And you ladies and queens, shout out to y'all. Salute, salute, salute. So, tonight, we're going to get into this Jermell Charlo interview. He just did an interview with Brian Custer. Shout out to him. And as always, I'm going to drop the link in the chat with the original link to the interview that I'm going to play. I'm just going to play a little snippet of it, right? Before I give you guys my honest opinion and 2 cents on the shit that came out of Jermell Charlo's mouth. So let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Where we at? Share screen. Chrome tab. All right, so I want y'all to listen to the question that was asked, and then we're going to listen to what Jermell Charlo had to say in terms of going up against a Terence Crawford. DJ Thriller, hold on. And once again, YouTube, I do not own the rights to this content. This is for educational purposes only. DJ Thriller, roll that clip.
That's the last line of business for you before you think about your future, whether it's moving up or what have you. But yes, you alluded to it. But Crawford already said, hey, look, Errol Spence, I've been wanting that fight for the longest. If he don't want to fight me, then I want to fight Jermell Charlo, Brian Castano winner. What's your take on that?
Okay, so now I'm going to play the little snippet of what his response was. So let me go ahead and remove this because I don't want to go through this whole long-ass interview. I don't plan on holding y'all for too long tonight. Let's see. Share screen. Window. I bet. Let's run it. All right, this was his response, y'all.
Your Crawfords, nigga Crawford. My dog live in Omaha. I know how Omaha roll. Y'all ain't never seen no real shit like this shit here. How about he do his best and go fight Errol Spence then? Shut up. Take a little bit less money. Be quiet. Humble yourself. And fight Errol Spence, he a stud. Do what he say, and then you might be the challenger sometimes. Bob Arum don't give a damn about him. Bob Arum told him to his face he done got lawsuits with his own promoter. You ain't worth shit to me, for real. You got Ennis, you got Garcia, you got Thurman, you got people making a name for themselves in your own weight division. Sit your ass in your weight division and see if you can beat one of them. Cause fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
All right, so those were the words of Jermell Charlo talking about a potential mega bout between him and Terence Crawford if he ever were to decide to move up to 147, right? And once again, some of y'all might be stumbling in this video a little late, so let me go ahead and run this shit one more fucking time before I go in.
Your Crawfords, nigga Crawford. My dog live in Omaha. I know how Omaha roll. Y'all ain't never seen no real shit like this shit here. How about he do his best and go fight Errol Spence then? Shut up, take a little bit less money, be quiet, humble yourself, and fight Errol Spence, he a stud. Do what he say, and then you might be the challenger sometimes. Bob Arum don't give a damn about him. Bob Arum told him to his face, he done got lawsuits with his own promoter. You ain't worth shit to me, for real. You got Ennis, you got Garcia, you got Thurman, you got people making a name for themselves in your own weight division. Sit your ass in your weight division and see if you can beat one of them. Cause fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
All right, so there was Jermell Charlo. So first and foremost, whatever happened to your actions speaking louder than your words, right? Because, like, don't sit up here and tell us fight fans, you know, the real bosses of boxing, what you would do to Bud Crawford if he were to move up to 154. Because, nigga, we don't believe you. You need more people. Shout out to my nigga Jigga Man, a.k.a. Ho. And secondly, I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. Jermell can huff and puff and woof and go back and forth with the best of them, right? And I get it. I mean, that's that nigga's thing. I understand it. That's his calling card. He hang his hat on talking shit. But it's kind of like this nigga's go-to move, similar to like what James Harden Euro stepping through defenders, right? I get it. He loved to talk shit. But one of the things that resonated with me the most was his energy. Because do y'all see this nigga body language? Did y'all see his tone, how he kind of had like a little shaky voice? Because it sounded like the nigga wanted to cry. He like, oh, go worry about this guy. Go fight this guy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand all of this fucking energy. Like, it's duck talk to me. I did not expect this coming from a Jermell Charlo. You understand what I'm saying? Because the nigga basically said all the same shit that Errol Spence been saying and Keith Thurman and all these other motherfuckers that's at PBC who don't really want the fucking smoke with Terence Bud Crawford. So to me, in my honest opinion, from the outside looking in, I sensed a lot of nervous energy coming from a Jermell Charlo. I'm just going to throw that out there because once again, I have the God-given ability to see if a person is full of shit. And right now, to me, in my personal opinion, once again, this is not factual. This is just me from the outside looking in. Jermell is capping. This nigga is capping because he's basically saying everything he would do, you know, but sign the goddamn contract to fight Terence Bud Crawford. So all of that, I'm a KO artist, and you know you need to stay at 147, or you need to be humble and accept what Errol give you, or you have other guys in your division to worry about. Oh, please, leave me alone. And all that shit is ducking talk. I'm not rocking with none of that weak shit, which is why I go so hard on these niggas because he talk a real good game. But I can guarantee you, if this were anybody else from 147 outside of Terence Crawford and, of course, obviously, Errol Spence, who is his stablemate / fake play brother, he will be more than willing to fight these niggas. You understand what I'm saying? So I just don't get it, man. I mean, all this shit this nigga was popping during this interview. But he ain't fooling your boy, Thriller, man. In fact, he just seemed a little bit unsure of himself to me. And last but not least, we also have to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that all of this is coming from a guy who has been bitching and complaining about not being on a pound-for-pound list. So, I mean, if that's the case, Mr. Jermell Charlo, then wouldn't a win over the best fighter in the world / the #1 pound-for-pound king in Terence Bud Crawford, wouldn't that shit leapfrog you into that fucking #1 or #2 spot behind Canelo Alvarez? I will wait. I will fucking wait. So why not seize the opportunity of a lifetime? You know, by going up against the best that the sport has to offer, which is Terence Bud Crawford, moving up from 147, going up to 154 to challenge the absolute best, which is you. Why does he have to go through all these fucking loops and hurdles and roller coasters and fucking amusement parks just to get these niggas in the ring? I mean, I don't understand it. This shit is supposed to be about the competition. This shit should be about whoever walk in the fucking room, I'm that nigga. At least that's what I appreciate whenever it comes to competing on the highest level, no matter what I'm doing. Whether I'm hooping, playing Uno, dominoes, I don't know how to play spades, but if I did know how to play spades, I would be the motherfucker that want to go up against the motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Which is why Kobe Bean Bryant, once again, for some of you who may be new to my channel, is my favorite athlete of all time because the nigga didn't duck any smoke. He wanted to go up against an Allen Iverson. He wanted to see a Tracy McGrady. He wanted to guard Jordan. You understand what I'm saying? When he was a baby. He wanted to go up against Ray Allen, Paul Pierce. You understand what I'm saying? Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook. You understand what I'm saying? LeBron, Kyrie. The nigga was guarding Kyrie in his fucking 17th season. These are the type of things that Kobe Bean Bryant does. Why? So he can prove to the fucking world, but not only the world, but to himself that he is the absolute best the game has ever seen. But you got these niggas in the sport of boxing. I mean, it's only maybe a handful of niggas, if that I can point to that has that same Mamba mentality DNA. And Terence Bud Crawford is one of the main ones. But outside of him, I can't really think of no other nigga that just want all the fucking smoke. I can't. Because I thought Jermell Charlo was like that. I thought he wanted to, fight, the best competition or the best opposition available. At least that's what his resume shows at 154. But it has to be something about that nigga from North Omaha, Nebraska. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the fact that he's confident. I don't know if it's the fact that he's a fucking dog. I don't know if it's because he was an ex-wrestler. I don't know if it's because he got the most skills in the sport. He's a fucking real knockout artist. Yeah, I said it. So all this shit that Jermell Charlo talking about, nigga, you ain't knock out Castano. You understand what I'm saying? In fact, I can make a case that you lost that fucking fight. They gifted you a draw. So I'm not even so sure if this nigga is going to end up winning this fucking rematch. I'm just going to throw that out there because if I had to bet money on that next fight, I'm rolling with Brian Castano. Of course, if his bicep is okay, if he recovers and is 1,000%, I'm rolling with Brian Castano. That's just me. And y'all know I don't fuck with the Charlos anyway. I ain't got no problem with telling y'all niggas who I like and dislike. You understand what I'm saying? That's the difference between me and these other fucking YouTubers. I will tell you who I don't like. I don't like Ryan Kardashian, Garcia with his punk ass. I hate Teofimo Lopez. Y'all know I can't stand that motherfucker. And I don't like either one of the Charlos, but mainly this nigga right here because he is so full of shit. And I was all with Tony Harrison whenever he called this nigga a sucker because right now this nigga's acting like a fucking sucker whenever it comes to Terence Bud Crawford. Because instead of saying, you know what, bro, I understand you got business to handle at 147, but once you get that done, come up and holler at me at 154. We can make some money together. Send a contract or I send it to you. I sign it and I'm going to bust your ass. That's the type of shit I was expecting to hear from a Jermell Charlo. But instead, I'm hearing a lot of similar shit that was coming from a Keith Thurman, that was coming from an Errol Spence, and now it's coming from a Jermell Charlo, which is why I don't understand why some of you niggas that I've been having debate with as of late are telling Bud to go ahead and move up to 154 because it ain't no guarantee that he gonna get a shot at the belts even if he move up. Because who's to say if this nigga were to win that he just want to say, oh, you know what? I ain't about to fight, Bud. I'm gonna drop all these fucking belts. I'm tired of paying these sanctioning fees anyway. You understand what I'm saying? He strikes me as an individual that would do that type of shit just to avoid the smoke with Terence Bud Crawford. And I don't know why, because the nigga done already lost to Tony Harrison. So really, this nigga ain't got nothing to lose, but he has everything to gain. Because, oh my Lord, if he were to do what he just threatened to Terence Bud Crawford, going in there and knocking that nigga the fuck out, then without a shadow of a doubt, wouldn't Jermell Charlo be the fucking man in the sport of boxing? It would be him and Canelo or Canelo and him. However you want to put the shit. Interchangeable, especially if he were to get past a Brian Castano for undisputed, and then if he followed that up with a fight with Terence Bud Crawford. You understand what I'm saying? So I just don't understand why these niggas don't want to be great. I don't understand why these niggas don't fight for legacy. I get that you want to fight for money, but god damn it, my nigga, I'm pretty sure a fight with Bud is going to be your biggest payday. This shit is going to be your biggest fucking payday. And that is a fact. Because who at 154 are you going to make that amount of money with? I'll wait. I will fucking wait. So all this shit saying Bud need to go do this, he need to go fight X, Y, and Z, or he got to prove himself. He got to fight Danny Garcia, who ain't did shit at 147. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, he got to fight Boots. Boots ain't even wiped his ass yet in the welterweight division. This nigga fought fucking Sergey Lipinets. I mean, let that shit sink in. Jerron Boots Ennis, we know he passes the eye test. We get it. I understand it. but the nigga ain't fought no fucking body. I mean, the same shit that y'all niggas, you Terence Crawford naysayers, love to say about Bud and his resume, especially whenever you dwindle it down to the 147-pound division, because you niggas don't want to acknowledge the skills at 140. You niggas don't want to acknowledge the accomplishments at 135. You niggas like to focus on 147. So if those same rules apply to a Jermell Charlo, then that nigga ain't did shit but whoop blown up junior light welterweights. You understand what I'm saying? So why are we giving this nigga all this fucking credit and praise and adulation and getting on our knees and saying, oh my God, he's the best thing we ever seen since fucking Roy Jones Jr.? Because this nigga ain't did shit. And I can guarantee you, if Bud Crawford were to ever get in the ring with that nigga, oh my God, it's gonna be child's play, because experience matters. Didn't Floyd tell y'all niggas that shit whenever he went up against Canelo and all these other motherfucking rising young stars, whenever he was fighting at the pinnacle of the sport? Yeah, I said it. TBE, and I don't give a damn what B-Mac got to say about it. Floyd is my guy. You understand what I'm saying? I don't condone the shit outside of the ring, but inside of the ring, that nigga was a dog, a big dog. But back to the fucking point. Then this nigga here, he want to talk about, oh, well, Bob Arum don't care about you. Nigga, he ain't even with Bob Arum no more. He's not even with Bob Arum, so that's besides the fucking point. What did all of that have to do with the original question that Brian Custer asked you, which was, would you be willing to face the boogeyman, the best fighter in the sport, the #1 pound-for-pound king, in Terence Bud Crawford? But this nigga went left field. He started ducking and dodging and shugging and jiving and talking about all this other shit, and you need to fight Errol. But nigga, Errol don't want to fight, which is why I don't understand why Bud came out a couple of weeks ago saying, oh, he's eager for the fight. No, the fuck he ain't. That nigga is not eager for the fight, because he just had a press conference with your Danish Ugas, and whenever he was asked about the fight, it's, oh, we'll see what happened. I mean, I don't know. I just want to tell my kids I came back from the fucking car wreck. I mean, my nigga, goddamn. I understand you went through a tragic accident, and rightfully so. I mean, God bless you. I'm happy that you're back. But my nigga, how long ago was that shit? 2 to 3 years ago? How many times are we going to hear about this fucking car wreck? Because I can already see it now. Nigga, you setting up built-in excuses for whenever Ugas or maybe even Terence Bud Crawford go out there and ding on your ass. You want to blame it on a car wreck. Nigga, if you're going to do that shit, then quit fighting. Go ahead and retire. Go ahead and reside and go back to your fucking ranch, wherever this shit is in Dallas. You understand what I'm saying? Because we don't want the fucking built-in excuses. And make sure y'all hit that like button. It looks like I got about 45 people in here with 25 likes. I got 20 motherfuckers just sitting, just partaking in the festivities, but these niggas don't want to show no love. These niggas don't want to hit the like button. Can you niggas please hit the goddamn like button? I'm getting so tired of asking. Maybe I should stop asking. Maybe then y'all hit the like button. I just don't get the shit. But anyway, if you're rocking with your boy E-Thriller, can you please hit the fucking like button? I give everybody the platform, whether we agree or disagree, to come on my panel, to come on my channel, to pop your shit. Because you can't go on these other niggas' channels and pop your shit, but you can come on E-Thriller channel and the Mac Mob channel and pop your shit. We ain't gonna cut you off. We gonna let you make your stupid ass points, and then we gonna hang you with the motherfuckers. That's what we do. You understand what I'm saying? But can you please hit the goddamn like button? I ain't gonna say it no more. Now back to what I was saying. Let me bring up this video once again, because I want y'all to hear the foolishness, the fuckery, the duckery tactics coming from a Jermell Charlo, who, again, I don't fuck with, but I've always respected in the sport of boxing, because up until this point, he always wanted to fight the best at 154. He always wanted to fight the best. But it's just got to be something with Terence Bud Crawford. But let me roll this clip again.
Your Crawfords, nigga Crawford. My dog live in Omaha. I know how Omaha roll. Y'all ain't never seen no real shit like this shit here. How about he do his best and go fight Errol Spence then? Shut up. Take a little bit less money. Be quiet. Humble yourself. And fight Errol Spence, a stud. Do what he say, and then you might be the challenger sometimes. Bob Arum don't give a damn.
Y'all have to keep in mind, within this same interview, right, which I didn't play, but that's probably going to be another show for another day. This nigga sat up here and tried to tell Canelo that if you don't fight my brother, you could come down and meet me at a catch weight at 158 and we could fight. Like, my nigga, first of all, who are you to tell Canelo to move down to fight at a catch weight, right? And then 2, nigga, why don't you move up? Who the fuck are you? Nigga, Canelo is the cash cow in the sport of boxing. Yeah, I said it. That's for all you fucking Canelo haters. I don't give a shit whether you like what I'm saying or not. It's the fucking truth. Get over yourself. So who is this nigga to say, oh, nigga, you need to come down to 158 and I'll fight you? Nigga, you ain't running. You ain't calling no shots. You ain't calling no shots. The same shit that you telling Bud to do with Errol, Spence, and all these other niggas, nigga, that's the same. You need to use them same fucking rules and principles. Nigga, take your own goddamn advice if you trying to fight a Canelo Alvarez. But nigga, you don't want to fight Andre. You don't want to fight Benavidez. You don't want to fight all these other niggas. You don't even want to move up according to you. You don't even want to move up. But then you want to dictate and tell niggas what to do and to count niggas' pockets and tell, like, nigga, who the fuck are you? Nigga, Terence Crawford isn't a challenger because, hello, he's one of the longest reigning champions currently in the sport of boxing. This nigga has been having belts since he was at 135. You understand what I'm saying? So technically, he isn't a challenger. I'm just saying, these niggas acting like he ain't bringing his name, his accomplishments, his belts, his reputation, his pound for pound status to the fucking table. These niggas are so goddamn disrespectful whenever it comes to Terence Crawford, but I get it. And then the nigga gonna try to say, oh, Bud is playing catch up and he's trying to do, like, nigga, how? Nigga, you ain't even been undisputed yet. Bud has already been there and done that shit. He did that shit how many years ago, if I'm not mistaken? So what is this? This nigga is literally the definition of delusional. The nigga just smelling himself. You know, he popping his cock. He on his E40 shit. He feeling himself. But this nigga is so full of shit, man, and he's just ducking the smoke. He gonna duck the smoke. Y'all, I'm telling y'all right now. If Errol Spence don't fight Terence Crawford, and if Terence Crawford decides to go up to 154 pounds, Jermell Charlo is going to drop the belts and not fight Terence Bud Crawford. I'm telling y'all what's gonna happen. And we ain't gonna be able to pin this shit on Al Heyman. We ain't gonna be able to pin this shit on nobody. We gotta pin this shit on this nigga. Because he's specifically saying that he's going to avoid the fight with Bud. He's saying everything, but yeah, man, I'll fight you. I'll knock your ass out. Well, I mean, I'll be your Huckleberry. He's saying everything but that shit. But it is what it is. Let me roll this clip.
Barbell told him to his face. He done got lawsuits with his own promoter. You ain't worth shit to me, for real. You got Ennis. You got Garcia. You got Thurman. You got people making a name for themselves in your own weight division. Sit your ass in your weight division and see if you can beat one of them. Cause fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
Hey, yo, hold on, y'all. Stop the presses. Shout out to my nigga D-Town Blaster for that cash app. Hey, bro, I really appreciate it, man. Y'all know me. I don't beg for super chats. I don't beg for cash apps. I do this shit for the love of the sport. You understand what I'm saying? Whether I'm talking about basketball, football, baseball, I mean, it really don't matter to me. I'm going to do this shit for free no matter what, but I really appreciate y'all donating your money and your time and hitting the like button and pulling up for your boy E3. I really can't thank y'all enough, man. To all my day one subs and my new subs, I really appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy E-Thriller, man, because you could be doing anything else in the world. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of bullshit going on in the world right now. It's fucked up overseas, and, you know, I ain't going to really get into that shit, and, you know, we still dealing with the whole, you know, C whatever, the uppercut 19. So, hey, man, I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate each and every one of y'all, whether we agree or disagree. I don't take the shit personal, but I'm just letting y'all know, whenever I get into a debate, I'm trying to rip a nigga head off. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to step on a nigga throat. So don't take the shit personal, man. We fam. We gonna get in here and chop this shit up, man. But salute. Shout out to my nigga D-Town for that cash app. I truly appreciate your love and support, my brother. Salute. But yeah, man, I feel like I've been ranting long enough. I done said what I had to say. I'm very interested to see what my subs and everybody in the fucking chat got to say. So let me read these comments, and then as always, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for whoever want to come on and pop they shit with your boy, the Black Picasso. But salute. I'm starting from the top, starting from the motherfucking top. Let's see. Hold on, let me take this shit off real quick. Stop screen, sure. I bet. Hold on, y'all. All right, there we go. All right, starting from the top. Shout out to Mr. Maceo Golden. I see you. He said, Mr. E Thriller, what it do? What's popping? Salute, kind sir. I appreciate you for tapping in tonight with me and for pulling up. Salute. Oh, what up to my boy Kush, the greatest MOB? He said, salute, fam. What's popping? I appreciate you for pulling up, my guy. Salute, salute, salute. Sensory was popping. He said, E Thriller, I recall you and others saying Jermell wouldn't duck Bud. I thought so. I thought he wouldn't duck Bud. You understand what I'm saying? But was I wrong? I'm one of them niggas I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. And I was wrong. I didn't expect for him to duck. But matter of fact, I think I did a live stream on this shit not too long ago whenever it was first being rumored that Bud was going to move up to 154. And somebody had sent me a clip of Jermell basically saying that, damn, I forgot what he said. I'm going to have to find that video. And I'm going to play it later on in the show. But that took me aback. So I ain't really surprised by the shit that he just said again. But it is what it is. Salute. What up, Aaron? He said, what up, E3? What's popping? Salute. Shout out to my nigga Drizzy, man. I see he say, is that my baby mama? You ain't know? I don't know. You could take a guess on what I'm talking about, fam. LOL. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna get into that shit, man. Y'all know me. Whenever I criticize Errol Spence, I keep it strictly boxing. I don't talk about the drinking. I don't care about what his BM say. We know how that shit goes sometimes. You know, with your BM or your ex-girlfriend or your wife. You know, sometimes women can be a tad bit vindictive, and maybe the man has moved on to bigger and better things, and she's feeling left behind. So she out here trying to put some money on his name. I don't rock with the shit, so I'm not gonna speak on it, bro. I mean, I don't know what's real or what's fake, and I personally don't even care, honestly. So that's why I didn't talk about it. But salute. Shout out to Miles. He said Charlo would KO Bud. I ain't even gonna lie. Okay. What up, Wendell? He said, what up, E3? Salute. What's popping, fam? Salute. Big Ace, what's popping? He said he trying to be a headhunter, and that would get him picked apart against Bud. You know what, man? I'm with you. I got Bud beating Jermell. I think Bud can box circles and squares around Jermell because he relies too much on his power. And then he's straight up and down. He's very similar to Errol. And then what did we see in that Brian Castano fight? The nigga don't know how to fight going backwards. So Bud, hey, it wouldn't surprise me at all if Bud were to walk the bigger man down. I'm going to just throw that out there. I think Bud can pull it off. Mal said Charlo spoke facts, though. Get the fuck out of here. Matter of fact, whenever I drop the link, nigga, come on and explain yourself. How the fuck he dropping facts? By ducking, is that what you mean? By saying everything but, oh, yeah, nigga, I'll fight you. I'll knock your ass out. He telling this nigga go fight everybody else but him. Same shit that your boy Errol be saying. It is what it is. What up to Super Jamil? He said, dude just told if Spence don't happen, he wants to fight the winner of Charlo and Castano. What up, Travis? He said, Charlo, duck, Bud. Facts. Big facts. That's what it sounds like. Shout out to Fab G. He said, Jermell Charlo is a bum. Yeah, I can't stand the Charlos, bro. They walk around all high and mighty. I mean, Jermell, he do got 3 belts. So I give him a little slack, but I don't like the shit he be saying whenever it comes to Bud. I'm going to just throw that out there. Oh, what up to my boy WJ, man? I see you. He said everyone wants their biggest payday fighting against Bud. But Bud has to take a little less money and shut up. According to Charlo, I'm done. Facts. Boy, that's a good fucking comment. Hey, man, you ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. So whenever it comes to everybody else, they want their highest guarantee, like a Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Errol Spence, Danny Garcia. We didn't know what the fuck he wanted because they sent him an offer for $3 million, which at the time was his biggest payday, and he didn't even respond. So we don't even know what number he wanted. And then we all know Manny went from wanting $20 million prior to the pandemic to ultimately wanting $40 million during a pandemic, guaranteed up front. And Bud was only going to get $10 million. I mean, make it make sense, WJ. Make it make sense. I totally agree. Let me like that comment. Salute. Who haven't I got, man? Who haven't I got? Let's see. Shout out to my boy Cole, man. He said, man, this shit is getting sadder and sadder. 135 got y'all looking scared. Shaking my head. Yeah, man, the smallest nigga in the room got all these niggas shook, bro. I just don't get this shit. I just don't get it. Mal said, duck talking. I'm done, bro. I guess the whole world ducking Bud. And yeah, nigga, they ducking Bud. You can't tell? I mean, are we making this shit up? Is your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, making this shit up, Miles? Do I need to play this fucking clip again? As a matter of fact, let me play the clip again because Y'all niggas think I be capping. I don't understand why you niggas, I can show you niggas factual evidence from articles and videos and excerpts and coming directly from the horse's mouth. And then you niggas want to sit up here and act like your boy E Thriller is making this shit up. So once again, let me roll this clip for niggas like Miles in the fucking chat.
Your Crawfords, nigga Crawford. My dog live in Omaha. I know how Omaha roll. Y'all ain't never seen no real shit like this shit here. How about he do his best and go fight Errol Spence then? Shut up, take a little bit less money, be quiet, humble yourself, and fight Errol Spence, he a stud. Do what he say, and then you might be the challenger sometimes. Bob Arum don't give a damn about him. Bob Arum told him to his face, he done got lawsuits with his own promoter. You ain't worth shit to me, for real. You got Ennis, you got Garcia.
Terence Bud Crawford ain't worth shit to him, but he makes more money than him. Like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? And Brian asked you a simple fucking question. Would you be willing to face Terence Bud Crawford if he moves up? This nigga want to go all play like ring around the rosy and shit. Nigga, it was a simple yes or no. That's it. I don't understand why these niggas gotta, put shit into like, nigga, yes or no. That's all I wanted to hear.
You got Thurman. You got people making a name for themselves in your own weight division. Sit your ass in your weight division and see if you can beat one of them. Come fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
I'm just saying, if it's that fucking easy, I mean, if that nigga move up and were to challenge you and you just gonna knock this nigga out, then why not accept the challenge? Why not accept the challenge? Why are you talking about Bob? Nigga, he fired Bob on the spot after he sent Sean Porter to sleep fucking experts. So us talking about Bob Arum is irrelevant at this present moment. Stick to the fucking point. Nigga, the point was, are you willing to face him if he can't get the winner of Ugas and Errol Spence? And you basically said everything, but yeah, that's all you said. You just talk, you just wolf the entire fucking time. I just don't get the shit. But let Miles tell it, I'm making the shit up. He didn't say none of that. It is what it is. Oh, shout out to my nigga, the Mac Mob, a.k.a. B-Mac, a.k.a. The Undertaker. Hey, yo, make sure y'all go sub up to the Mac Mob after this live stream, man. Shout out to my big bro. He said, what he do, he Thriller? Keep dropping gems on him, fam. Fire emojis. I appreciate that, my brother. And I definitely got to get your take on this shit. Salute. Aaron said, facts. I appreciate that. Let me get some water, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, man, I got 65 people in here with 56 likes. Can the other people hit the like button? Go ahead, please. It don't cost a dime. What up, Eric? He said the fuck he talking about. He need to take what Errol give him, Bud pound for pound, number 1 and number 2. I agree. I don't understand the logic behind it, bro. It's more ducking talk, more talking about splits and shit in the public. That ain't none of his business. Nigga, you ain't in negotiations with Bud. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't even know why the fuck he talking about what Bud should take and all this other shit. Well, why don't you tell Errol, nigga, to man up and make the fucking fight? Why don't you tell Errol to quit trying to clean up his side of the street and go ahead and get this nigga out the way if he's so fucking easy, if he ain't really like that? Y'all niggas say everything, but you know what? Let's go ahead and fight this nigga. I'm sick of this shit. Sensory said he can't be the best crying at the president. Okay. What up, it don't matter? He said salute to everyone in the chat. Was popping. Cole said, E-Thriller, the fact he said a champion should be a challenger is beyond me. Speaks on the mentality of these dudes. Yeah, man, niggas should be talking, bro. Oh, what up, Queen? Miss Elisa Felton in the building. She said, what's good, E-Thriller and Mac Mob? How are you, kind, ma'am? It's always an honor and a privilege to see the queens pulling up in the sport of boxing to my channel. I really appreciate you. I really do. Salute. What up, Ronnie? He said these dudes is begging Bud not to call them out, basically. Oh, what up, Miss Adrian? She said, preach. How you doing, Queen? I appreciate you for tapping in. Who haven't I got? Wendell said he was open arms for Danny Garcia, but Bud need to stay at 147. Yep. Ain't that funny how that shit work? What up, Herbie? He said that nigga is scared of Bud. I mean, ain't they all? Ain't they all scared of that nigga, bro? At this point, there ain't no way around it. I thought Jermell would be one of the few ones that say, fuck it, I'll fight the nigga, but now he even moving funny. So I I don't get the mentality, bro. I mean, as a competitor, I would want to go up against the best nigga. That's like me going to the gym, y'all. I hoop. And if I see, let's just say, for example, Miles, B-Mac, D-Town Blaster, and General Big Fish in there, and Miles is giving everybody buckets, and I come in the fucking gym, and I'm like, shit, I don't think I want to guard this nigga. Let me go ahead and guard D-Town Blaster. What would y'all call that? Nigga, that's ducking. I am avoiding the smoke because I am afraid of getting dropped off. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't respect niggas like that. I don't. And that's basically what these niggas doing. What up, Joe Cool? He said, salute, Mac Mild. Yeah, man. He also said, Charlo brothers are the GI. Joe Twins told Max, exactly. You hit one, the other one, you would feel it. Yeah, man. I agree. Who haven't I got? What up, Sanctus? Salute. Let's see. Dreezy said Crawford is competitive with Spence, but I don't think he likes Charlo. This would be a true bad blood fight. I don't think he likes Spence either, bro. I don't think he like either one of them niggas, honestly. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. John Wick said he would hurt Bud. Jermell not going to play with that boy. Stop it. Okay. You entitled to your opinion. I'm willing to bet money on that, though. You understand what I'm saying? So you just let me know. Ronnie said they would say anything to avoid Bud. Facts. Charlo was sounding like he listening to Letter Gang channels. Humble yourself. Take what? Yeah, man. He on that bullshit. Yeah, man. Hit that goddamn like button. I got 70 people up in here, man. With only 63 likes. Can the other 8 people hit the like button so we can get these likes up to 100, man, before I drop this link and let y'all come on and pop y'all shit? Oh, what up to my big bro, General Big Fish? He said, let me in the ring. Okay, hold on. What up, baby Juju? He said, salute to my motherfucking nigga E-Thriller in the motherfucking chat. What's popping? Salute. What up to my boy and kid, man? He said, hit that like button. Please, 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 please hit the like button. Please. What up, Silence Kang? I see you. He said, what up, E in the chat? What's popping? I appreciate you for pulling up, my guy. Salute. Let me see. Who haven't I got? Alizé said, bro, I think Bud beats his ass in sparring before. Remember Errol told Bud to Jermell who hit him harder, and Bud said, if I dropped him and you dropped him, who cares? Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I caught that too, bro. Good point. Excellent point. What up, Sanctus? He said, how the F you going to tell a man who makes more money than you to take a little less money and be humble? If he think he Kendrick Lamar or some shit, yeah, man. All that shit is ducking talk, bro. What up, Herbie? Post-traumatic said, what's up? He just checking in from Petersburg, Virginia, man. Salute to my niggas in Virginia, man. Salute. His Grace said, cowards, both Charlo's brothers, they don't like fighting slick fighters. Avoided Canelo, Andre, now Crawford. I can keep going. Yeah, bro. And I can make an argument that he was losing a rematch against Tony Harrison before Tony Harrison got caught. So I don't know why that nigga walking around just acting like he unbeatable, because nigga, the blueprint out on you, bro. You can't fuck with no boxers. And we all know Terence Crawford is the best boxer in the fucking sport. What up, David John? I see you. Salute. So let me go ahead and drop the link, man, because I ain't about to read all these fucking comments. Let me drop the link. Somebody want to come on and pop that shit, man. The link is now in the chat. Let me see. Chase that coin. I ain't never seen you in here. What's popping? He said, and he can't fight on the inside. Who that? You talking about Charlo? Drop something else. Walter Tran said, you crazy. Charlo would knock Crawford unconscious. You think so? I disagree. I don't think so. What up, E-Dog? He said, what's good, E3? Couldn't wait to hear this. Yeah, man. But yeah, going out to my brother Bo. You're live on the chat with the Black Picasso. Holla at me.
Hey, what up, E? What's going on?
What's popping, Bo? Go ahead, bro. Floor is yours.
Man, shit. Normally I don't really be doing this, man, but my cook meter is high right now, man, because this is the thing, man. The PBC, man, they sit up here. They, I know how people always said the Top Rank be doing that NBF rule, man, but the PBC got that NBC rule. No Bud Crawford. And that's right, because what's so crazy is that these motherfuckers are playing hot potato with fucking Terence Crawford because they don't want to catch that heat and shit, man, because the shit that Mel coming out his mouth, man, that shit was so damn suspect. See, he tried to talk like he was hard, so he got all his little fans sitting up there talking like, yeah, Mel saying, yo, You come up here, I'm gonna knock you out. But see, I read through all that bullshit because I heard beta male talk out of this dude's mouth. This motherfucker was like, yo, won't you be like Danny Garcia? Stay at 147. It's like, who the fuck is Danny Garcia, man? Are you kidding me? And then this motherfucker said, be like Boots, man. Boots, I like his talent, but that motherfucker ain't do shit, man. So he trying to tell this motherfucker to stay at 147 because he don't want to catch that Bud Smoke. And then had the nerve to call himself a knockout artist. Nigga, you only got 18 knockouts. Fuck kind of knockout artist are you, man? Not to mention that Bud got 100% KO rating and shit at 147. And then this motherfucker coming out here talking that take less. So that motherfucker done turn into a whole manager and shit. Like, yo, you need to take less and be a challenger. Like, nigga, how you gonna tell?
Why don't you be a challenger sometime? Like, nigga,
yeah,
what?
Man? Like, how you gonna tell a champion to be a challenger? Like, how you gonna tell a motherfucker who got more accolades than your ass to be a challenger? How you gonna tell a motherfucker who's already in the Hall of Fame and your ass not to be a challenger? Man, miss with that dumb shit, Mel. Like this motherfucker coming out with so much bullshit, and he coming out talking about, yo, my brother is too small for David Benavidez. Like,
Yeah.
Man, this motherfucker is a whole damn clown, man.
But to that point, but wait a minute. Well, not to cut you out, Bo. But to that point, isn't his brother willing to move up to fight Canelo? I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll fucking wait. But go ahead.
Yeah, and like I said, man, normally I don't really be getting this hype, man. But when I heard this shit, man,
I'll go ahead and pop your shit, Bo. It's okay to get emotional sometimes. We sick of this shit. Fuck that shit. Pop your shit.
That motherfucker, man. That motherfucker arguably lost to fucking Martirosyan. He got a gift decision against Martirosyan, and Martirosyan is whipping his ass. Motherfucking fucking a dude from Detroit with Tony Harrison whipping his ass. Yep. Made motherfucking Jermell go cry in the car. Before he went to the car crying, that motherfucker was crying on the podium and shit. And then when they was about to do that rematch and they met on the stage, he was trying to talk that shit to fucking Harrison. Harrison taught that shit back to him. Mel looked back, looked like he was about to cry again. And then he on Brian Custer looked like he about to cry, trying to talk shit. Like, Mel, man, your ass.
That's what I said earlier, bro. Nigga sounded like he wanted to cry.
Yeah, that motherfucker need to do a goddamn commercial and sponsor some damn tissue or some shit, man. Because this motherfucker, man, he need to be the president of Kleenex and shit. That motherfucker emotional as hell, talking all that shit, talking about he a knockout artist with 18 KOs, man. Motherfucking Crawford got more knockouts than your whole goddamn career.
Bud has 38 fights with 29 KOs. He has a 76.32% KO percentage compared to Jermell Charlo's 50%. So, nigga, really, all the shit you were saying, that's what Bud need to be saying. Bud is actually the fucking KO artist. Bud is the nigga that's making all the fucking money. Nigga, you ain't did shit. But go ahead, Bo.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. Man, I just had to get that off, man, because, man, man, I just get tired of the PBC, man. These motherfuckers, I'm telling you, man, they playing hot potato with Crawford. None of these niggas want to catch that heat. So they just want to keep passing them around. Yo, go fight this dude. Go fight that dude. Go fight this dude. Like, nigga, man, y'all niggas need to step up to the plate.
But then these the same niggas that want to turn around and act like Errol Spence fighting everybody. Nigga, y'all ushering everybody off on Bud. Goddamn, y'all niggas want to play Vince McMahon and Eric Bischoff. I mean, y'all niggas want to be the GM. Y'all niggas want to be the manager and shit. Do y'all want to be this nigga promoter? I just don't get it, bro.
Yeah, man. But yo, I'm gonna let somebody else speak, man. I just had to get that off my chest, man.
Already, man. I'm going out to my brother Mosquito Spray. You're live on the chat with the Black Picasso. Holler at me, fam.
You still a big bold. What's happening?
What's popping, man? How are you?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Go ahead, man. The floor's yours, my brother.
Yeah, that shit a joke, man. Like y'all was saying, you know, the thing that struck me the most was he talking about here a knockout artist. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too many knockout artists with a 50% knockout ratio. You know, and this dude was a back foot boxer until he got with Derrick James. Now all of a sudden he a knockout artist. And Castano put his ass on his bicycle to tell the truth in that last fight. It got a little too hot for him, and then he had to move. So yeah, he just talking shit, man. And I don't. And then even to go further than that little skit, you know what I'm saying? Like later on in the interview, this dude was talking. Like got talking about his pound for pound list. He said, he said he'd have Crawford in the bottom half of the top 5, and you know what I'm saying, and Spence at the top and all this. It's crazy shit. You know, it's old, some old. He's jealous, basically. It sounds like.
Oh yeah, all them niggas jealous of Bud, bro. You hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, and I mean, this old goddamn Cro-Magnon edge up ass, you know, talking all that crazy shit. Like he, you know, just on top of the fight game, you like he should have lost that fight to Castano, really. And like Bo said, he did get a gift against Marta Rosen, and he was getting grossly outboxed by Tony Harrison in that second fight till he stopped. You know,
Yep.
And then the guys that he has stopped. Let's get on that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We talking about he stopped Charles Hatley. You know what I'm saying? That was a good performance, but I mean that ain't, you know, Hatley was a little champion for a little bit, but he wasn't no world beater at the pro level. Then he stopped. Who else he stopped? Goddamn, yeah, Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison that previously got stopped by Willie Nelson and Jared Hurd. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no amazing feat. Tony Harrison is chinny.
Yeah.
Hatley is chinny. And then who else? You know, he's stopping.
He beat Trout. Trout.
Trout.
He stopped Lubin. That was a great, you know, one punch KO.
Yeah.
But you're right.
Yeah, he just some dangerous, murderous puncher all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the case. And from what I've been hearing, man, Spence really be beating the shit out of him in the gym.
Yeah, I heard the big fish be tuning that nigga ass up, man. I heard that too, bro.
that yeah, so he just don't want to lose, you know, because he knows if Crawford come up there, he gonna lose everything. You know, he gonna lose everything. It'll be over for him if he get in the ring with Crawford. Crawford beat him, he have nothing else to hang his hat on. He lose all his belts. You know, so then he go to middleweight. I don't really see him beating none of them guys up there. You know what I'm saying?
You notice that, like, he don't ever talk about going to 160 no more. I think, you know, he can't really compete up there. That's what I think.
Yeah, and it's simply because that Derrick James style is predicated on you being the bigger, stronger, more physical man. And Spence might have problems at 54. He get, you know, there's some big guys up there. Charlo is definitely gonna have some problem when he go up to 60. You know what I'm saying? You got big, strong guys up there, and that you can't if Castano put him on his back foot. Imagine what, you know, Triple G or goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Some of these killers at 60 will do to him. He's not ready for that work. And then it just be embarrassing to have this little man come up and whoop you and take your belts. He don't want no parts of that. So he's gonna try to do everything he can to discourage it verbally or whatever. And you know, it's like a goddamn puffer fish, you know, making itself look big and bad. I'm a knockout artist, man. You ain't shit. When you're talking about a knockout artist, he's a good fighter. And up to this point, I gave him credit for not ducking no smoke. But goddamn it, he clearly is saying that. And,
Same here, bro. I didn't think Jermell was gonna do this type of shit, bro. The way he be talking.
Yeah, he ain't. It's really disappointing, you know what I'm saying? Because it's further, like we were talking about last night, on BMAC thing. Yeah. It's just further damaging the sport. That kind of talk, and condoning that shit. And you know, of course, Brian Custer ain't in no position to say nothing because he's doing his job or whatever.
Exactly.
But these guys know that shit ain't right, man. You acting like this man ain't accomplished nothing. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. He the number, you know, by some accounts, you know, either him or Canelo flip flop, and he's the number one pound fighter in the sport by some accounts. You can't say this, be a humble yourself and take. Who the fuck are you to say? You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, why does this nigga think he calling shots, fam? Like, nigga, you ain't did shit. Nigga, you still trying to catch up to what Bud and I already did, my nigga.
Yeah, like he a boss or something. You humble yourself, then you might get a. He cut it. You can hear he cut himself off. Then he said, "Be a challenge." He gonna say, "Yo, humble yourself and fight Spence. Then you might get a shot." Hey man, get the fuck out of here, man. Nigga, come around and kick your motherfucking ass.
To you, like, nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
they talk about Bud like you're a fucking prospect or something, bro.
Yeah, and it's always different when it comes to him. Like you said earlier, man, Danny Garcia came. Oh yeah, we can get it in. You know what I'm saying? He ain't worried about nobody else. But Crawford got to jump through all kind of hoops. He got to climb Mount Everest to get a fight with you. You know what I'm saying? But anybody else, all they got to do is just call out. You know what I'm saying? But it's different when it comes to Crawford. You got to get this much money, or he got to beat this person or prove himself yet again. What the fuck? I mean, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck the man got to do? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they trying to. They can't do it though, but they trying to stun his legacy, man. By keep away with these belts and shit, man. It's fucking bullshit.
That shit whack, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
it is,
just
man.
thinking, like, what? Like, damn, yeah, do y'all? Because y'all criticize the nigga for fighting lackluster competition, but whenever he moves up and trying to fight the best niggas of the best, the cream of the crop, meaning Errol, Spence, Keith Thurman, and all these other niggas, and now you, Jermell, then you want to tell this nigga go fight other people? Like, bro, he can't win for losing. What do y'all want the nigga to do?
Yeah, for real, man. That shit crazy.
Don't talk about his resume no more then. If y'all don't want to fight the nigga, bro, because y'all supposed to be the best, y'all supposed to be the toughest competition, then don't come out and shit on this nigga resume because he trying to fight y'all.
Yeah. And talking like that, man, shit, Castano need to whoop Charlo ass if he gonna be bullshitting.
Bro. I do.
Yeah. I thought he won the that first one, man. Because he put Charlo on the box. Yeah, Charlo hurt him a few times, but Castano hurt his ass one time. Who sat him on them fucking ropes?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Knocked the nigga through the fucking ring, bro. I remember that shit.
Yeah, and put that nigga on his bicycle for the rest of the night. And that nigga, man, talking about knockout orders. Get the fuck out of here. This nigga got 36 fights and 18 knockouts. Nigga, Floyd Mayweather got a high knockout, ratio, and he went through 5 weight classes. This nigga, and it's, you know what I'm saying, still in his first weight class with a 50% knockout ratio. Nigga ain't no fucking knockout artist.
Yeah, I mean, Bud is on a 7 KO streak right now, bro. 7 KO straight.
Yeah.
So if anything, he's a knockout artist.
Yeah, man.
Here's what it is, though. But let me go ahead and go to the Mac Mob, bro. B Mac.
What it do, E3? What it do, fam?
What's poppin', fam? You good?
I'm good, man. How you doing, sir?
Man, I'm a little pissed off, bro, because I just want to see the best go up against the best, bro. These niggas keep avoiding Bud, bro. Break it down, bro.
You're a little pissed off. I'm a lot pissed off, man. Shout out to you, man. What's up, Bo? My man, Mosquito Spray. What it do, fam?
What up, B-Mac?
What's up, B-Mac?
What's going on to everybody in the chat, man? I appreciate it, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, man, for my man E3. You know what I'm saying? And let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room and just keep this shit a buck. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, we all know that motherfucker was drunk.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was lit. He was fucked up. The motherfucker was sitting up there drunk, drinking out of a red cup in his own motherfucking home. And this motherfucker's supposed to be in training, you know what I mean, for a fight. You know what I'm saying? He was fucking drunk. He was slurring his words, talking all over the place. Brian Custer was just letting him talk. He was moving subject to subject. He was prompt. I mean, if people actually watch the video, he brought up Terence Crawford before Brian Custer even brought up Terence Crawford. Brian Custer just came back and said, oh, okay, well, since you brought that point, let's talk about the whole Terence Crawford thing. And then this motherfucker went on the whole rant. This motherfucker's not ready. He's ducking and dodging. Early in the interview, he said, well, Castano hit me with a punch. And, he get me with a good shot, man. I wasn't hurt. I wasn't hurt of nothing. This, that, and the other. I really wasn't hurt. So when he hit me with the punch, then I got on my bicycle and I started to jam. I'm like, hold on, if he didn't hurt you, why are you getting on your bike, motherfucker?
Yeah.
What you mean? You just said you got on your bike? Oh, okay, you get on your bike once your ass got hurt. Yeah. Okay, stop playing. So you come back, you're talking all this shit, you're on the juice. He said, oh man, with Terence Crawford, he need to go over here and take whatever Earl Spence give him, crying like a little bitch. I mean, he kept pausing and sitting over here whining and on the fucking juice. I don't even fucking like neither one of the fucking Charlos.
I don't like them, bro.
I don't like them. And this ain't no rant just because I don't like them. You know what I'm saying? But facts is facts. You sitting up there drunk, talking shit about what Crawford needs to do and what Crawford needs to do when he's sitting over here in challenge. If you want to fight, just say, hey, bring your ass up. I'll bust that ass when he come up in here. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Don't come up here drunk talking about Crawford need to humble himself. What? Why do Crawford need to humble himself? What grown-ass man need to humble they fucking self?
That nigga ain't humble at all. Like, that nigga alone ain't humble, bro.
He damn sure ain't humble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he damn sure ain't humble. But you gonna tell a grown-ass man to humble himself, and then you a fighter, and y'all all in the same game. The next thing you do is you tell this motherfucker to take less money. Nigga, when you talking somebody else's business, are you serious?
Bro, that was some hoe ass shit.
You know what I'm
saying? Like that
saying?
at all.
You need to humble yourself and then take less money. You know what I'm saying? And then the third thing you're gonna say is then do what Errol Spence say. Nigga, he a grown ass man. Fuck you talking about do what Errol Spence said. Are you
what
serious,
he was doing,
man?
Bro. He politicking for his partner, bro. That's what that.
Hey, look, you can politic for your partner all you want to, but the thing about it wasn't about your partner. It was about you.
Exactly.
It wasn't. They didn't ask what you think about the Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight. No, they talked about, hey, what you think about Terence Crawford cutting up to fight you? And you went back and say, oh, well, no, he need to fight Spence then. You know, he go and fight Spence then. You know, fight him.
Spence don't want to fight.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You got to clean up the side of the street.
And Spence got other things that he got to do, and the fight is on you. Why you gonna see him tell him to go fight him? Then go, man, well, you got Danny Garcia, you got Ennis down there, you got people down there in the other, see though, you got people down there in the other divisions telling you, you know, making a name for themselves. Motherfucker, what that got to do with anything? Crawford is a pound for pound fighter of the world. What that got to do with who's down there and what he got to fight? You on that fuck boy shit, Jermell. You on that fuck boy shit, Jamal. Both of them are. And they sit around here and talk about, well, he should fight Canelo and all this and what Canelo should do and all that. I'm tired of these punk ass people sitting over here telling people what they should do. Like the PBC supposed to run shit. Yeah. And they got to demand. Oh, okay. Well, you got to do what the PPC say, or you got to do what we say, or this, that, and the other. Y'all motherfuckers ain't no monopoly. Y'all don't run fucking boxing. Y'all think y'all do. Y'all taking less money. You ain't making more money than Crawford, but you telling this man what his pockets need to be alike? Man, come on, Charlo. You sitting there drunk. He fucking drunk. Did you see where he's sitting up sipping out the red cup, though, E?
I watched the whole interview twice. Right? I watched it 2 times, bro. I just didn't touch up on all the other shit because there's so much to unpack in the interview. I didn't want to make the show super long. So,
man, I understand, man. I'm gonna go fall back. I know people out here, man. That, you know, they want to cook, man. But that's all I had to say for right now. I'm gonna definitely chime in, but I just don't appreciate how you gonna sit there. Pocket watch that man, tell that man what he need to do, and humble himself as a grown ass man. And you wouldn't tell nobody, you wouldn't have nobody tell you no bullshit like that. And you contradicted yourself the whole motherfucking interview. He was talking all over the goddamn place, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and step back so somebody else can chop it up real quick. E.
Already, man. Shout out to my boy Mark Nash for that $2 super chat donation, man. I really appreciate that, my brother. Salute. He said 20 people match my donation to support the show. Hey, man, I really appreciate that, fam. Salute. Hey, man, I apologize for me being behind on the comments. So if anybody can send me a super chat or a cash app, sometime my shit be freezing up with these comments. They be going so fast. But salute to Mark Nash, man. But let me go out to, I believe Mr. Maceo is next. And then I'm going to go to my boy Rebel Life. Mr. Maceo.
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
How you doing tonight, Con?
How you doing?
Good, man.
All right. But I ain't gonna be on long, man. I got a long day coming. But I just want to say, man, listen, I think they call a lion's den. That shit didn't really call kitty cat.
Yeah, sponsor a Kit Kat bar or some shit.
I mean, sponsor that shit, man. And he talk all that tough man shit. How the fuck he let goddamn Jared Hurd shut the shit out of his punk ass and he ain't did shit?
I ain't even get into that. You're right. Yep.
Yeah.
Him and his brother.
That said that Wilder slapped him, he would have shot him and killed like all this other shit. Nigga, you ain't do shit.
Motherfucker gonna slap me in front of shit. Man, that man capping like a fuck. He's scared. You know, the boy don't want no smoke. I look at it. I'm 56 years old. I've been looking at boxing for years. I ain't never seen one man. Yeah, and I got 2 whole division shook, man.
Shit crazy, man. You're right.
This shit fucked up, man. I listened to Rebel earlier, man. I was down here dying laughing off the show, man. I mean, that nigga fuck up, man. Look at here. Don't tell him this a punk, man. Then he gonna cry after Tony Harris beat his ass. You supposed to be tough, nigga. You on national TV crying like a little bitch.
You know, Tony called him a sucker, Mr. Maceo. You a sucker. He called him. That's my favorite person ever, man.
Okay, man, that nigga had snot and all coming out of the damn nose on TV. Like you said, if Tony Harris didn't get too cocky and would have put his hand down, he'd have beat his ass in the second fight.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's all I gotta say about that nigga. That man, look at that. Bud gonna fuck his ass up.
Yes,
That
sir.
motherfucker
I
had a
appreciate
switch.
you for tapping in, Mr. Maceo. Let me go ahead and go out to my boy Rebel Life Boxing. Make sure y'all go sub up to him. Rebel Life,
Yo,
what's popping, fam?
good homie.
How you feeling, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
What's yours, my brother?
Hey, early on in the channel, man, I touched on it a little bit, but I told people about this Charlo, man. This one, the Jermell especially, but they both talk too much, man. And one day, I'm not wishing it on them, but like, if they be saying some extreme shit, man, like you just said, the shit with Wilder, and he got shooters, and like, yo, bro, ain't nobody talking about no shooters, man. That persona right there, like when you hear dudes do that, like they try too hard, and then he talking about he was in the streets. I could tell when somebody was. When was you ever in the streets, dude? You wasn't in those streets. You was in the gym, bro. You was boxing. You know what I mean? You wasn't in those streets. You wasn't out there toting guns and all, man. You can see right through them motherfuckers, bro. I already know. I'm like, yeah, these dudes they putting up that persona. It's gonna get them hurt, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna get them hurt. They gonna run into somebody real, and God forbid, I ain't wishing it on, but you know how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Bud gonna crunch him, bro. When if he probably ain't gonna fight him, because what I want to understand is what's gonna happen though. Because like, look, I think he's supposed to go up to 160, Errol's supposed to go to 154. Then I'm hearing now Jermell ain't going to 160 no more.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so then what the hell's supposed to happen with Errol Spence? So you're gonna have both of these dudes ducking Bud when he get up to 154. So I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's crazy, bro. But yeah, he was out of line, bro. Like, talking other dudes' pockets, and like you said about the Errol shit, like he got to bow to Errol. The fuck is Errol, bro? Like he ain't, like you said, he's only making noise in one division. Bud made noise in multiple divisions, man. If anything, he should be doing what Bud say. You know what I mean? But they like to separate everything with the division. All of the Errol supporters, they don't ever want to talk about all of the accolades. They just want to keep talking about welterweight.
They want to put him in a box and break it down to just 147 in order to diminish his accomplishments before he moved up. Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. So you know what I mean? Man, all that talking he was doing, that was a mechanism that he would cope with his insecurities, man. That's all that was, man. All that knockout shit. Like you said, Bud, he got a higher knockout ratio than he got. So you a knockout artist and you getting UDs, KOs, and in between UD. Nah, man. You was looking bad your other fight. Come on, bro. So yeah, Bud, yo, bro, I don't know what it is about that boy from Omaha, man, but
I'm saying, bro.
Nervous, bro.
I said the same shit earlier, bro. Whenever I was popping my shit, like I don't get it, bro. But back to your Jermell point, bro. He been kind of like one of the main reasons why I stopped liking Jermell and Jamal. Y'all remember when they was co-headlining with Adrian Broner? When they was into it and shit.
Yeah.
AB saying, "Oh, why is he the main event? Why is he them?" Like, bro, nigga, Adrian Broner is a bigger star than both of you motherfuckers combined. Like, nigga, if y'all want to be a bigger star, nigga, then put in the fucking work.
Put in the work, right?
Yeah, like ever since then, bro, I stopped liking them niggas, bro. That was some old ass shit. So this is typical coming from them, counting nigga pockets and saying what a nigga need to do and why he this. Then he did the same thing with Bud. Like, why is he number one pound for pound? Or why is he on a pound for pound list? That's why Bud hit him with the, hey man, you got to do better, sir. This is why you're not on the fucking list. Which got him feeling a certain type of way. Shout out to Rich Homie Quan. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah,
that's why he was mad. Oh, I did. That's why I figured. That's why he got mad and triggered. Like, yo, you was never undisputed, bro. Like, Bud been undisputed. You know what I mean? You never was like, bro. You had a questionable, and I think he Castagna whooped his ass. I think I had a 7-5. I think
I had the 7-5, bro. Yep.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I had a 7-5. Yep.
Yep.
That shit was
Yeah.
clear. Like, robbery.
Martirosian whooped his ass too.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yep.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that fight, Bo.
Hey,
We'll go back and watch that.
Yep.
Hold on, fellas. Hold on, y'all. Hey, man, there's 98 people in here, man. Get the likes up to 100. I got 89 likes with 98 people in here. Please hit the like button. Please, please, please. Go ahead, fellas.
E3.
Yeah,
do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, can you bring back that Charlo record for me, please?
With the video?
No. You bring back
box
you
rec.
bring that box
Yes,
rec for me. Bring back that box rec for me real quick.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to see what the hell Charlo was talking about.
Okay, hold on. Let me
34-1-1, 18 knockouts. 36
No.
fights, 18 knockouts.
Yeah, that's not the one. That's not what I was talking about.
All right, what we looking for, B-Man?
All right, I want you to keep scrolling down.
All right.
Keep scrolling down. Keep scrolling down. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right, right about there.
Okay.
Right there. Okay. Now, Charlo said that Bud Crawford is just doing what the fuck he did back in 2010. So I want to see what the fuck he was doing back in 2010. Okay? What the fuck is he talking about? That's what you was doing back in 2010? You know what I'm saying? Fighting motherfuckers that was 7-6, 4-3, and 6-8.
Gerardo Prieto.
Are you serious?
Adin Murillo, Quentin Whitaker. Can I interest y'all in Louis Grajeda? I don't know none of these niggas, bro.
What the fuck did Charlo do back in 2010? See, this is why I know he's fucking drunk. Man, you know, he just barely doing what I did back in 2010. Like, what? Where you get that from? You know what I'm saying? He talking out the side of his fucking ass, man. You don't know what the fuck he talking about, man. I'm tired of Charlo and them capping the fuck he was doing back in 2010. Was he even a champion in 2010?
Hell no.
Not with no fucking record like that. Hell no.
So.
Champions don't fight dudes to 7-6 and 6-8 and shit like that, man. Come on, man.
B-Mac, to your point, fam, he didn't win a belt until, let's see here. Damn. I don't even see this shit. Hold on. Am I overlooking this shit? Hold on, y'all. When did
I think so. Go up a little bit.
Go up a little bit.
Yeah, right there, John Jackson. He was losing that fight. He had to stop him in the last second.
That's the nigga with the braids, right?
Julian. I think it's Julian. Yeah, Julian Jackson, boy. He stopped him in the last second. That was. I think that's his last fight with Ronnie Shields before he went on the third giant.
Okay. Well, shit, fellas, let me go ahead and bring on. I think Joe Cool was next. What up, Joe Cool?
What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. How you doing, my brother?
All right. What's going on, panel? How y'all doing?
Joe Cool, what's up?
What's up, fam?
It's on
Didn't one of them get smacked up?
Yeah, it was Jermell.
Heard.
Exactly. My point. They like I said, when one of them gets smacked, the other one feel it. They ain't nothing but the G.I. Joe twins from back in the day. They ain't gonna do nothing, man. He don't want Bud. He don't want Bud at all. He get knocked out. That's all I got to say, man. I ain't never believed in them Charlo brothers, man. They average fighters, man. Both of them.
I'm with you. Well, shit, let me go ahead and go out to my nigga Bleak. You're live on the chat with the Black Picasso. Holla at me, fam.
What's happening, everybody?
How you
What's
doing,
up, man? What happened, man?
I ain't got much to say, but the little stuff that I do got to say is how he mentioned if it was the 3-belt era, he would have been undisputed. Like, that's what him and Errol is on right now, to get the 3 belts. Well, in any other era, it would have been undisputed. Like, that's straight trash, man. These guys, I don't know what's wrong with these dudes, man. It's ridiculous, man, for real. Like, how could you even take these dudes serious, man?
Exactly.
He on there screaming, hooting, and hollering. Let's say you want to fight then, because it sounds like you ducking the whole time.
Lying. I'm with you, bro. Nigga selling wolf tickets.
Exactly.
Don't tell me what you gonna do, my nigga. Show me.
Man, anybody moved up from weight classes that had belts and all that, they went straight into championship fights, man, mandatories and all those things. So now Bud can't get that. Like they changed the rules for dudes. Like I ain't never seen no dude all these kind of people spook like that.
Hey man, am I reaching if I were to say Terence Crawford may go down as the most feared man in boxing history?
Yeah,
no, that's the truth.
That's the truth.
Because this shit is crazy, y'all. Like
I think
two
that was Sam
divisions
Lane.
back to back.
Yeah, man, I'm motherfuckers, man. They crazy. That nigga Jermell Charlo had to fucking switch bottles and shit to beat fucking Harrison in the second fight. That motherfucker had his special drinks in the second bottle.
I remember that, bro. I remember that, bro.
And then you heard did you hear how much he was riding on Spence? Truth, and he is that. Come on, like a straight like female, bro.
You know they be drinking together, man.
Yeah,
They ain't put that bottle. They can't put that bottle down, man. Both of them. Well, all three of them. They can't. They got to shake that bottle.
Hold on, fellas. Let me read this super chat. Shout out to my boy Wendell Jackson, man, for that $4.99 super chat donation. He said for keeping this boxing talk 100. Hey, man, I appreciate that, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. Hey man, once again, I don't know why I only get my super chats. Like I thought they were supposed to go to the top, but them hoes never come, man. So my apologies, Wendell, because you see that at 1022.
That episode was crazy, boy. That episode wild.
Salute. Go ahead, fellas. My bad.
Hey, E3.
B Mac, what's popping, fam?
Hey man, can you do me a favor, man? Can you give me a motherfucking woo 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 for my man D-Town Blaster, man, for blessing the Mac Mob, man, with that cash app, man. I appreciate you, man, D-Town, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, D-Town. Thank you, D-Town, for that cash app, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Go ahead, fellas. It's on y'all. My bad.
Yeah, man. Them dudes, man. He had the nerve to say, go to Spence or whatnot. Man, Spence done gave like 4+ years of excuses. Shit, almost damn near 5 years, because before Bud even went to the welterweight division, he was calling them dudes out. And them motherfuckers was like, yo, man, you got to go get a belt first. That motherfucker get a belt. They start moving the goalposts and whatnot, man. I swear, these motherfuckers are playing like Tecmo Bowl and shit, man. They keep fucking moving the goalposts and whatnot, man.
Trying to tell you, man. Bud is the cheat code on Mike Tyson Punch Out. Hands down.
Who said that?
Joe Cool. I say he the cheat.
My bad. Go ahead, fam.
Now I say he the cheat code for Mike Tyson Punch Out. You skip everybody to fight Mike Tyson.
The cheat code. Yeah. I don't understand why they just can't step in the ring with him, man. At the end of the day, if it's all that, go ahead and step in the ring with him, man. Stop giving all these excuses about this, that, and the other, man. That man sat there and say, man, he had all these people and shit, and then when he talked, he said Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman and all this other shit, man. And then later on in the video, he come back and say, man, well, Danny Garcia, I don't know what he on. And I'm like, hold up, man. Did you just pump him up? Like Crawford need to fight him, but when it was Spence's turn to fight him and shit, you kind of just like said he was bullshit or something, man. You just kind of tossed him to the side, man. Jermell is on fuck shit and his brother Jermell, man. And I don't understand. I don't understand after seeing this really that how you really gonna sit over here and say that Canelo is ducking this nigga.
B-Mac, to your point,
I don't understand that shit.
Bro, to piggyback off of what you're saying, isn't it funny how like all these niggas can tell Bud what to do and who to fight, this and that and the third, but whenever it comes to them getting a shot with Canelo, they don't want to do none of the shit they telling Bud to do. Like, nigga, y'all won't fight each other. Y'all won't fight David. Y'all won't fight Andre. Triple G is a little different story because I think Jamal called him out, but I don't know what's going on with that. But y'all niggas don't want to fight each other. But y'all automatically assume y'all supposed to get a shot from the cash cow. Make that shit make sense, B-Man.
Man, I can't make it make sense. Not even a little
Niggas
bit.
some fucking hypocrites, bro. I'm sick of this shit.
All the time.
Yeah, don't forget he said Canelo come 10 pounds south of his current weight class to fight him. To fight him.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna drop down to fight you. Like, nigga,
a nigga that got his head boxed off the shoulder by Tony Harris. Saying Canelo need to come 10 pounds out of his weight class to fight him.
And then he said he'll knock him out. He said he'll knock Canelo out.
Man, smoking dope.
Hey, you know the funniest thing about that shit is he saying, man, yeah, come to 158. I can make 158. I'm like, motherfucker, that's going up, man. Of course you can make 158, motherfucker.
Like you doing Canelo a favor. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you do. You fight at 154 talking about I can make 158. Like
but he want Jamal. He want his brother to move up to fight Canelo. But David Benavidez should be fighting heavyweights. He should be doing this. Oh, he's too big for my like, nigga. What? We just want a fair shake. Get the fuck out of here with that soft ass shit.
That nigga look at David Benavidez like he Debo or some shit.
Man, I've never seen a boxers, man, that's just so not confident in their ability to box, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, you saying I'm a warrior, we lions, but I mean, when do you show us this though? Like, on making all this noise, but none of y'all getting in the ring, man. None of y'all showcasing what y'all really about for real.
I agree, bro.
Yep. Right. Who's the best fighters on their resume? On both of them.
On the Charlos?
Yeah.
Shit.
On Jamal is Derevchenko, I'd say. And then Jermell, I would say it's between Harrison and Rosario, I would say.
Okay.
But yeah,
I can't even say Rosario, man. I'm sorry.
No, I would more so say Lubin over Rosario.
Over there.
But there was a flash knockout. Like, there was just a well-timed punch.
Lubin got a chin problem too. Because in his comeback fight, Terrell Gausha shook him pretty tough. He got a chin problem. I think he's gonna get stopped again before long. He got a chin problem. He's a hell of a fighter, but he got a chin problem. You can't overcome that. You got it or you don't. You know, he ain't got a good chin.
Hey, hold on, y'all. What up to my nigga Retro Boxing and Documentaries? What up, blood? I appreciate you for tapping in. OG salutes. Shout out to the GOAT. Go ahead, y'all. My bad.
Yeah, it ain't nothing special and shit. I mean, it's an argument saying for Trout, man. I mean, Rosario.
Trout.
You know what I'm saying? I believe that. I can't believe that shit. He fell down off a jab to the body. I ain't never seen no shit like that. That was some bullshit. I believe he took a fucking dive, man. I don't know about that shit.
That motherfucker Al called his manager. It was like, yo, tell this motherfucker to lay down when he tapped him in his stomach.
Yeah, Joe. That was the softest motherfucking, jab to the body, and that motherfucker just crumbled. I said, oh, that's some bullshit right there. I ain't never
like
seen
about to swallow his mouthpiece too.
Yeah, no bullshit. You talking about somebody who ain't a knockout artist, and he just hit a nigga with a jab to the stomach, and he just fall. And that shit was man. I believe that motherfucker took a dive, man. I don't believe none of that shit.
Suspect.
Yeah, that's fucking suspect as fuck.
After he did that shit, they probably had to grease the doorway in the locker room to get his head through. He couldn't tell him shit after that one. And I knocked this motherfucker out with a body shot, with a jab to the body. He was king shit after that.
Exactly.
But why he didn't whoop Castano? Like,
yeah.
Why didn't you knock him out?
Right.
That's a live dog in there, man. My
Don't
Argentinians
built
don't give
like
a
that.
fuck, man. Yeah, you
And
know
he
what I'm
ain't
saying?
out this time.
Huh?
He ain't gonna knock him out this time.
Nah,
Man, I got Castano winning that fight.
he
This
gonna
rematch.
win that fight, man. I got Castano myself, E3, because this motherfucker don't live a boxer's life. He's sitting there drinking and shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You got a fight that's coming right up, man. You sitting over there drinking. You know what I'm saying? You drunk. You can see that shit, man. All his body language is telling you that this motherfucker was drunk. Man, you look at that fucking video, man. That motherfucker straight drunk.
His voice wasn't even the same. He only don't talk.
That nigga gonna sound like he wanted to cry the whole interview.
Yeah, because you know a drunk cry. Your motherfucking ass cry when you start telling the truth. He's like, man, yeah, you know, my son, I had some problems and I was going through some stuff and I wanted to take
I
some
heard that
with
shit.
me.
I'm like, nigga, what the fuck that got to do with anything?
Exactly. We wasn't even talking about none of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He just started talking on tangents about whatever the fuck he wanted to talk to, man. I was gonna bring my son in the ring with me, but then I brung him in the ring with me mentally. And then, you know, it was 2 weeks later. But you know, they can't fuck with me now because I ain't had no sleep from my son. I got sleep now. Now I got some sleep. They
Now
can't fuck with me because I'm rested.
I got all the Z's.
Yeah, man, give me another sip of that cognac, man. Give me a little hit of that cognac. Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
bro.
I'm like,
that nigga had more
please.
excuses, boy. God damn.
God damn, this nigga, man. Hey, yeah.
Harrison should have knocked him out, man. He should have knocked him out. It would have been so easy.
At the end of the video, he says, "Oh yeah, but I ain't trying to make no excuses for nothing." Come on, man. That's what you did the whole video.
Yeah.
Right.
Making all the fucking excuses, bro. You niggas some contradicting ass boxing motherfucking hypocrites. I can't stand this era of boxing, man. Like I'm just I'm sick of these niggas, bro. All these niggas hoes. God damn.
Hey, it's the worst. It's the worst I've ever seen it, man. This is
I
one
get
of the
why the
reasons why
old heads be like, man, these niggas ain't shit. I don't want to talk about them. Like, I get it, bro.
Yeah, man. You know,
they need to dismantle the PBC, man. It's a problem. It's a problem for the sport.
It's damaging the sport, man.
They put these boys, all they champions, they just to hold on to these belts, they put them in showcase fights and expecting us to buy that shit like it's you know, like it's real challenges. It's decided before the fight who's gonna win, you know what I'm saying? And then when they do get in tough, they then you gotta worry about the judges, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The shit ain't cool at all, man. Then, you know, if they lose, it's all kind of excuses, or they spiked my water, they, you know, I couldn't I turned my ankle in camp and all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
My
Like,
manager, my trainer ain't trained me right.
Yeah, no fighter steps in the ring 100% healthy. That never happened. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
That never happened. Truth be told. So everybody else got problems too, man. They just don't make fucking excuses, and they dedicate themselves to the sport. They don't go out fucking drinking and shit, and you know, and just doing dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? And if they do, it's on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then this is the other thing, man. This goddamn car wreck shit with Spence. God damn it, it's I'm glad the man survived and everything, but god damn it, that was his motherfucking fault. He chose to go out there and drive and get behind the wheel of that automobile. You know, it ain't like he had an injury in camp or something. This nigga went out to the club, got drunk, and got in the car speeding down the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's his motherfucking fault, man. It ain't no he came back. No, that nigga did that shit. And then the nigga, after he did the shit, after he came out the house, this nigga on Twitter or something talking about no broken bones. I'm a savage.
Yeah,
right. Nigga, what the fuck?
No remorse. No graciousness, bro.
Yeah.
No empathy, bro. No contrition. Like, come on, man. That nigga's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
He keep using that shit as an excuse, mosquito spray. I said that shit earlier, fam. Like, god damn, how many times you gonna hear about this fucking wreck that you did, that you caused?
Right. Yeah.
Self-inflicted, bro. You don't get no gold medal for that shit.
I got
that shit was fucking like October of 2019 or something. This nigga, this shit's 2022.
Yeah, nigga. Fuck out of here. That whole ass shit.
But let's fast forward it to 2022. Because he was a savage then, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you say, he was a savage, right? You don't need no tune-up, right? But then they say you're gonna fight Crawford, and he say, "Well, we'll see. I'm not worried about the belt. I'm just happy to be able to fight for my kids.
Yeah.
And be here and be here and just be able to box and make a living for my kids. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's that bullshit.
Yeah.
That's that bullshit.
He the big fish in the dog business when it comes to everybody else. But when it comes to Crawford, he won't get sentimental and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He fuck out of here with that old ass
He got a
shit,
hard
man.
time. He got a hard time saying Bud's name, man. He can't even say Bud's name.
Hey, hold on, fellas. I ain't trying to cut nobody off, bro. Shout out to my boy Dragon Led for that $2 super chat cash donation. He said Terence Crawford is the John Wick of boxing. Damn. And shout out to This Is Rob for that $2 super chat cash donation. I really appreciate that, fam. He said Bud is the generation haggler. Fear.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And shout out to my boy Alvin Walker for that $10 super chat cash donation. He said, "What up, E? What up, fam?" On the panel, I was listening to a certain person on his podcast, and this MF said Charlo and Harrison would beat Bud's ass. Get the fuck out of here. I can't wait to hear Bud's response. Hey, man, I really appreciate all them super chats, y'all, and y'all already know what time it is. Hold on. Yeah, fellas, my bad.
Yo, didn't Tony Harrison? I heard Tony Harrison told Mel if you fight Bud was gonna whip his ass.
I remember that. But hey, y'all, hold on, y'all. Let me bring on General Big Fish. You're live on the chat with the Black Picasso.
AKA Errol Spence.
Yo, what's up? What's up, fellas? What's going on?
What up, Big Fish?
What's going on, Big Fish? What's up with you?
Hey, I'm chilling, man. Hey, Bo, you there?
Yeah, I mean,
y'all know who ain't up. Earl ain't up.
Hey, start that clock up for 3 minutes, and I'll wait. And I'll give y'all back
No detail.
Yeah, E3. I got a whole lot to say about this, man. But I need 3 minutes.
Go ahead. Floor's yours, my brother. We didn't already cook. Go ahead.
No. I'm not going right now. Give me 3 minutes.
No. Oh, okay, my bad. I misunderstood. Okay, y'all go ahead.
He got to prepare shit. He got to prepare.
Drop this air. Drop that 3 minute air.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He over there writing the speech and shit.
Yep.
You about to come with some shit, man.
Hey, slow down, mosquito spray. You about to get big business, and these mosquitoes coming out. Mosquitoes about to come out in May and June, so you just chill out.
Nah, shit. Big business, huh?
Big business. Charlo's a fuck boy.
Yep.
Right on time.
There you go. There you go.
It is. It didn't take too long. It didn't take too long. It didn't take too long.
What up, D-Town?
Man, what's up, everybody?
There it is.
What's up, D-Town? What it do? What it do?
Man, it's all good. I'm just chilling. I'm surprised he popped on. Nobody said Errol name. What he doing here?
Hey man, boy. Hey, I know. If I can count on anybody, I can count on D-Town now. What's up, brother?
Oh yeah, man. How you doing today, young man? Hey, we still need to get together, man.
Yeah. Hey, I'm confused right now, man. I don't know. Who.
Let me straighten some shit out. What's up? Huh? Let me straighten some shit out. What's up?
Hey, man. I watched that video with the Charlo, and I have to agree that he tripping. He should be calling the dude out, man.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. What?
I'm shocked.
We got a breakthrough.
This is breaking news, man. Breaking news.
Mosquito spray. Don't act like that mosquito spray. You know what I call him, Jermell Wood. Holo.
He don't like the Charlo. Hey, yeah, he don't like them boys.
So if they fight, it'll be a win-win situation for me. So, but it sound like to me, man. It sound like they sit up and talk about, Bud and what that situation is with Earl. So that to me, that's how they really feel. It's a dislike thing between them. Like how he talking about humble himself and he need to just take whatever he can get. That's all I've been saying. I've been telling y'all that the whole time. Y'all don't listen to me.
Man, okay, pause. Let me interject. How you gonna tell a nigga humble yourself that's greater than you? How you do that? That's not how shit works.
I agree. I agree with that. It's funny coming from him though, because I'm saying they sit around and talk about that.
Well, that's because Errol be putting pop knots on top of that nigga head, so he ain't got no choice but to say that.
The big fish be lumping them up and sparring, huh?
Yeah,
that's the report I done heard.
That whole interview, he ain't do nothing but hold his nuts and hold on to the shaft. That's all he did. The whole interview.
Well, he was on there trying to convince himself, like, man, listen, man, if you the shit, you ain't got to try to convince everybody. They gonna say it for you. You ain't got to keep repeating shit.
Right.
Because Earl is a stud. Man, you sound like a straight hoe.
He should want the opportunity to knock Bud off, because if he knock him off, nigga, you automatically go be in the top 5 of pound for pound, if not number 1. So go ahead and I just don't get the mental makeup of these niggas, bro.
No, that because
they say want that opportunity, nigga. You done already caught an L. So even if you lose, I mean, it ain't the end of the world. You done already lost.
Wait in line. You gotta wait in line.
Yeah, I guess you got a point, Lee. Hey, but hold on, y'all. Shout out to my boy Ross Hickey, man, for that cash app. I really appreciate that. He said, for Mel won't duck, he'll vacate. Drunk ass kittens. Salute. I appreciate that, my brother. I really do. Go ahead, fellas.
Yeah, then y'all remember this was a few years ago. They was somewhere on out in public or whatever, I guess like fight hype, somebody following boys around, and Jermell made a comment. Spence was with him. He said, I'm the Southpaw killer or something. And Spence checked that motherfucker right out there.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Spence looked like, nigga, what?
Hey, you said who?
Charlo. Yeah, Spence.
Yeah, nigga, Errol got on that nigga ass real quick.
Yeah, he checked that cat out in public, man.
Hey, I heard somebody say this earlier, and I want to ask B-Mac this. Me and Mosquito Spray argued about this many of times. I believe that there's too many belts in each weight class. It should be one belt in each weight class. This is how these guys avoid fighting each other, because they got all these different belts out here. So B-Mac, what you think about that?
There are definitely too many belts. You know what I'm saying, in each weight class. I don't mind that they got the 4 major belts, you know what I mean, in each weight class. I do mind all the step up belts, the Reggie belts, the under belts, all this interim champion and silver champion, gold champion. Yeah, all the Tank Davis belts. Yeah, all those Tank Davis belts. Yeah, all those whole belts gotta go. The 4 major belts.
You don't like the interim belts?
Yeah,
you don't like that.
What the what?
The interim belts. I didn't mean to cut you. I just want to interject because I think the interim belt is good because, like I said, if you got a champion in recess or somebody that ain't taking on their fights, well, they gotta have somebody that put it. I mean, why you want to have a vacated belt? So if you ain't fighting who you supposed to fight, then now I understand. Like I think that's the WBA that got the gold and the regional and all that other dumb shit. Yeah, get rid of all that. Had you a full-fledged champion, then had an interim champion. I mean, because that's kind of the same way the UFC got it. UFC, like you say, got one belt in each division. So you got your full-fledged champion, you got your interim champ. Let's say somebody get injured, or whatever. Okay, man, let's keep this full belt going.
Well, all in the same. I still don't like that because if you ain't the champ, you ain't the champ. I mean, if somebody get hurt and he got to vacate the belt, then you had a top 2 dudes fight for the belt. If that's the case, I don't agree with none of these belts because at the end of the day, the sanctioning bodies don't do nothing but take money. You know what I mean? They take money, take money, and then it just keeps the corruption up. So I don't like all the corruption in boxing, which has been around forever. So I'm not gonna act like it never existed. It always been around forever, but it's just getting more and more and more where you start making these kind of guys like Charlos and the rest of these guys and Tank Davis feeling that they are a fucking champion and you're not. Even if you're an interim champ, you still running around thinking that you're a champ. And you're not the champ. If you're not the super champ and you don't have the belt, then you're not champ. Stay fucking hungry. Go out there and you'll get some of these fights that we looking for. Even when you make an interim belt and this, that, and the other, the interim belt can be the IBO belt, goddammit, because that's what it used to be back in the day. You know, you got the little IBO belt or some shit like that. You can keep shit like that, you know, or the what was it, the NAF. What was
NABF,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let them have that shit, man. I agree, man. One champion, you know, you can keep the 4 major belts, but you know that's about it, man. At this point, man, because we done already been in there.
I don't think.
Hold on, y'all. I don't think it would be that big of a problem if the sanctioning bodies were to enforce more unification bouts. You know, the same way that they enforce, you know, niggas to fight they mandatory. Why not do that with these title holders?
Right.
If you're gonna have the 4 belts, like we need to see more unifications.
Money is the reason why. So you gotta grease somebody's pockets, or you getting paid to not do something like what you're saying they should do. So that's what it is to me.
Hey, but when you
hold on, fellas. Let me read this super chat. Shout out to my boy Dragon Leg for that $5 super chat donation. He said, "Hold up, did he talk shit about Jermell ducking Canelo, shaking my motherfucking head? I believe so."
Hey, but to that point about the unification, most unifications are big money fight. So the state get their money.
Yeah.
Now, Big Fish. Let me touch on this because what Big Fish ain't saying. He believes it should be like the UFC with one belt period and one every weight class. And the reason I'm against that is because a lot of these fighters, if they were never a champion, they would never have a chance to make money. They don't have 401ks when they're done. And I can point to situations. You know, Sam Langsford died broke and blind in a basement. The great Mildred Taylor, you know what I'm saying, years ago, sacking groceries. Whose life should end up like that? You know what I'm saying? If they never get a chance to get a title shot because of politics, or they challenge for the title and never win. Now, the promoters fuck shit up.
They chose the sport. That's on them.
Somebody got a strong echo.
Yeah, man, mute your audio. If you got an echo, mute your audio, please. Go ahead, Mosquito.
But it gives you guys a chance to make a living, man. Because I mean, that's their dream, you know, to become champion of the world and make millions of dollars. That's what they in this for. So if it's only one belt and you can't get past being the 3rd or 4th ranked contender in the whole world, because think about how many contenders on each weight class in the whole, you know, in the world. You know, it's thousands of guys across the world in each weight class, and you trying to be number 1 of all that. That's hard in a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Big Fish, that wouldn't be right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like telling Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan to play their whole career and make $50,000 a year, play 20 years and make $50,000 a year. You think they'd be cool with that?
That's not the same thing. That's not the same.
But if you're in the fight game and you one of the top guys, you should get a chance to be a champion.
It's just like
even in the golden era in the 70s when Ali and Frazier and Norton and all the guys, it was more than one belt back then.
Man, you bring up the NBA. It's only 328 players in the NBA. So but if you ain't good enough to be a champion, you ain't good enough. So that's on you.
So you should retire broke?
Nah, you should go work at Home Depot if you can't make it.
Man, come on, man.
Nah. It's too many politics in boxing for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like when they sit back and they say, well, Crawford should have went the IBF route when he was undisputed, and you know he would have got the Errol Spence fight. Well, that's not what would have happened, because look, if he went the IBF route and and be the mandatory, he still wouldn't be champion right now. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't guarantee you a shot at being a championship, at being a champion, because it's too many politics in boxing. We see it right now that we don't get the fights that we want to see. We don't get them. We don't. If it's only one belt and one person's holding the belt, and we already sit around here and listen to all the shit about, Canelo's the man, he get to pick and choose. Well, let's just say if a Canelo Alvarez, had the championship, you get to pick and choose. The other three guys that's champions would never be champions. So you just sitting around waiting to get a shot, waiting to try to get some money. And you're not going to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to get that paid.
Hold on, fellas. Let me see something here. Damn. I don't know why this shit not showing up. Oh, there it go. Shout out to Duddy Left. He said the IBF mandatory hasn't been called for in 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. Big fish. They the ones that normally stick to the shit. That's what's crazy.
And that shit was called for the wrong guy because they fucking for Ocampo instead of his real mandatory.
Who he fighting? Big fish need to take sensitivity training. You don't care about these fighters.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Ocampo, I
4 years
about
ago.
him, but
Come
shit,
on, man.
Nobody didn't care about me when I wanted to make it to the NBA and didn't. You have to make a career adjustment.
Yeah, but these guys are at the world class level. They the best at what they do. Like for instance, as dangerous as Terence Crawford is, do you think that he would be a champion if it was only one belt? Do you think Demetrius Andrade would ever been a champion if it was only one belt? You know what I'm saying? Just think about that for a second. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on now. That shit ain't. The shit would be fucked up if it was only one belt. We probably be fussing more than we is now. You know what I'm saying? If it was only one belt. Yeah, there's a lot of fights we would never see.
Look how long it took Marvin Hagler.
Yeah,
it's a
and then he got robbed, and then he got robbed his first title shot. They robbed him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He didn't get the decision.
And he got criticized because he wanted the big fights. They was criticizing his ass and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Shout out to His Grace. He said sanctioning rules just need to change regarding all of the belts. I totally agree. That's what I said earlier. They need to start enforcing these title unification bouts, man. Then we'll start getting to see the best go up against the best, like legitimately.
Yeah. Those four major belts need to be trashed. They need to be banned from participating in the sport of boxing, and everything needed to be revamped. I vote E Thriller, B Mac, and Mosquito Spray to be the sanctioning body. For real,
I know that's right.
I'll tell you what, we'll damn sure get the fights we've been wanting.
You damn sure right about that.
It'll be an American bloodbath every Saturday.
Big fish, the problem with that. Big fish, the problem with that, if they do that, that means your boy gonna get exposed.
Hey man, see, you got me confused with the fishermen. What they call?
Hey, fish crew.
What y'all call?
My name. Hey, let me just say this. My name is General Big Fish. That has nothing to do with Errol Spence. I've had this name since the 90s, and I'm not changing my shit because of Errol Spence. Y'all just got to deal with it. But
that's a fact.
I fuck with Earl Spence real heavy. But if he get knocked the fuck out, if he get knocked the fuck out Saturday, April 16th, I will go to sleep that night just fine.
You gonna be sick in the bed.
I ain't gonna let your ass go to sleep.
You gonna be sick. You gonna be sick in the bed. All the shit you done talk. You gonna be sick in the bed.
I would be sick, but I get over it. That's what I'm saying. I get over.
You gonna be. Then you gonna be praying for Crawford to lose his next fight or something.
I step over him like Don King do boxers. Go to the next one.
Wow.
Man, boxing need a commission, man. You know what I'm saying? It need a commission, man, to oversee this shit, man. You got too many sanctioning bodies, promoters, the whole nine, man. Just
and they have their own agendas, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man.
It's not for the betterment of the sport of boxing or the fans. Not for the fans.
No, but you see, that's the difference between the UFC and boxing, and and people just try to say, well, UFC, this, that, and the other, so on and so forth. Yeah, that's because it's only ran by one person. You know what I'm saying? One person has the vision. He can put all those people in there and fight. You know what I mean? He can put the top fighter against the top fighter, or another fighter against another fighter that people want to see. You know what I mean? Because he's running this shit like a Don King used to run it back in the day with all his fighters. Like, I don't give a fuck. I win at the end of the day. I put two fighters in there that everybody want to see. At the end of the day, I'm coming out the winner because I got both fighters. So, Dana White is winning because it's only him.
To me, man.
But the thing with
the
thing with MMA, they don't do cross promotions, or at least not with the UFC. Like before, at least the joints in Japan, they used to do cross promotions. You know what I'm saying? But each organization had their own belt, so that's why it looks like the UFC is doing good things because they just have a UFC belt instead of like a sanctioned body.
Yeah, because they their own collective unit, though.
Hold on, fellas. Let me ask this question. T.O.X. said, what y'all think about
E3, yeah.
Crawford
I was just going to say, too.
Hold on, fam. He said, what y'all thinking about Crawford versus Thurman fight? I would love to see that personally. I'm going to go one by one, and then we're going to wrap up
after
the show,
Spence. After Spence.
After Spence, okay. All right, who was that? Who just said that?
Mosquito spray.
Oh, okay, mosquito spray. B-Mac, what you think, bro?
I think Thurman get knocked the fuck out. That's what I think.
Okay. Joe Cool, what you think?
Bud, knockout.
And with Big Fish.
Before Spence, Bud, stoppage to the body.
Yep. That sounds good.
It won't make it past 5 rounds.
Exactly.
Bo.
I want to see him maybe after he whips Spence's ass. Then I'll see the fight because they keep trying to move the goalposts and shit.
Yep.
Already, man. I wouldn't mind seeing the fight after the Spence shit. I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Well,
fellas, man, we've been on this
bitch. Tune up.
You said what now?
He need a tune up. He need to stay fresh.
No, he just got one.
Crawford is a sharpshooter, man.
Nick, quit trying to protect your boy, Nick.
You don't need no tune up.
Trying to protect your boy.
Hey, man, we've been on this bitch for an hour, 45 minutes, man. We was on the Mac Mile for about 4 hours last night. So
no bullshit.
Let's go ahead and wrap this shit up, man, because we got to double back and, slide back to the Mac Mile tomorrow night, man.
That's the Mac Marathon.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Close the thoughts, my brother.
Yeah, man. I done fell asleep on that joint last night, man.
That nigga Bold always go to sleep. That shit was live.
Yeah, B-Mac was like, Bold. Bold always do that shit. Bold always
going to But nah, man. Another great show, man, as usual, man. Looking forward to the next episode, man. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, in the chat, on the panel. Salute, man, and peace out.
Thank you, Bo. Salute, my brother. All right, going out to Joe Cool. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Salute to the panel. Salute to everybody in the chat. Bud, keep doing your thing. It's gonna come, and when it comes, they're gonna give you the respect you deserve. So salute to everybody. Everybody be safe.
Likewise. Shout out to Joe Cool, man. I appreciate you for tapping in on the panel as always, my brother.
No
Going
doubt.
out to D-Town Blaster. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Man, I hate to, but I gotta disagree. He's not gonna get his credit. They're gonna make all these excuses after he whooped that boy. But either way, it's all good, man. As usual, it's a pleasure. And I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.
Yes,
I appreciate you, D-Town. Salute, my brother. General Big Fish. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Thoroughly, I appreciate you, man. I enjoyed the show a lot tonight, man. Y'all boys had me entertained, laughing a whole lot. So I appreciate you, man. Shout out to everybody.
Appreciate that, General Big Fish. And last but not least, my brother, the Mac Mob. Make sure y'all go sub up to the Mac Mob because we doubling back tomorrow night. It's on you, bro.
Actually, E3, man, I appreciate it, man. We might take tomorrow night off.
Hey, I'm cool with that, bro.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
a little tired from last
Yeah, I know
night.
that's right, man. We had a damn marathon. It was so good, man. We kept going. I was like, I couldn't fucking believe it, man. But I appreciate it, man. Everybody checking on the Mac Mob, man. We're gonna double back on Friday, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna double back on Friday. We take it off. I'm probably shoot a couple of videos out, man. But I want to thank everybody on the panel, man. I want to thank my man E Thriller, man. I appreciate you. You know, as always, man, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe, man, to my man E3 to keep that thing going, man. I want to thank everybody that checked in on the mob last night. We're going to probably double back and go on Friday night, man. And, you know, I want to thank everybody, man, and keep doing what you're doing, man. So, E3, man, thanks again, bro. I appreciate everybody. And salute, man. I'll see y'all on Friday.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody that pulled up, all my brothers on the panel, man. Whether we agree or disagree, I always have a good fucking time, man. So salute to y'all. Salute to everybody that sent the Cash App donation and the super chat. Until next time, man, we gone. Holla.
The Black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. E Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke, Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like: ugly. Shut out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.